So I'm asking a couple of tough questions real quick, okay? Spending so much time in prison, did you ever take it in the back door or do anything like that? Were you ever kind of, forced in that way? So you never had that situation happen?
No.
Okay. Do a lot of guys that have that situation happen, when they get out, do they lie about it and kind of deny that it happened?
Yeah, they lie about it.
How do you tell the difference between someone that's lying about it and someone that it actually didn't happen?
You got to ask them questions, then you'll catch them at lies.
What type of questions?
Like,
what's up, YouTube? Back in the lab with KD for the summertime. And this time I got my hitters with me. If you want to get this work, hit up at KD with the muscle on Instagram. Now back to the content. What's up, YouTube? Atlanta Street Interviews out here with another one. So we got my man out here today. How you doing today, man?
I'm doing all right, sir.
All right. So are you homeless?
Yes, sir.
Okay, and so how old are you?
I'm 68, sir.
68?
68 years old.
Oh, wow. You look great, man. You look great.
Thank you,
look nimble and everything else, man. So 68. So how long have you been homeless?
Off and on since 2014.
So off and on the last 10 years?
Yes, sir.
Okay, has there been like any prison time in between that?
In between, yes, sir.
Okay, and so how much time have you been in prison in the last 10 years?
I've done about 6 years. The last
6 years?
10 years? Yes, sir.
And so at this point in your life, what'd you do 6 years for?
Burglary.
Wow.
I got caught sleeping in an abandoned house.
Bando.
And they charged me with burglary.
Wow. Okay, you did 6 years for that?
Yes, sir.
You must already have some.
I was on probation.
Okay.
I did remain in my probation.
Okay, so what was you on probation for?
Same thing, burglary.
Okay, were you actually burglarizing somebody at that time?
It was a new house. I was going in, stealing the cop out of it.
Okay, got you. The old copper hustle.
Yeah.
I know how that is.
I'm just telling you the truth.
Yeah, I ain't mad at it. All right, so you're 68. Do you have any kids?
No kids.
You never had any kids? Okay, I'm gonna ask about that in a second. But have you ever been married?
No, sir.
No. Okay. So what age was the first time that you went to prison?
I was 18.
18. What'd you go to prison at 18 for?
I went to prison. Let me see what it was. Violating my probation.
What was you on probation for?
I was on probation for not going to, back then, when you didn't go to school.
Truancy officer.
Yeah, truancy officer. Yep.
Okay, so basically you were skipping school.
Yes, yep.
And they took you in and they put you on probation for that.
Yes.
You violated the probation.
I went to prison.
Prison?
I went for 10 months.
Jesus, that seems so harsh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Life was different back then.
Yeah, 50 years ago. Absolutely.
50 years ago.
Well, what state was that in?
Right here.
That was here in Georgia. Okay. Yeah, 50 years ago in Georgia, I mean, the judge would definitely throw the book at a young black kid,
The price of the stuff was cheaper back then, though.
I get it. So, all right. So, okay. So you basically been in and out of prison, it sounds like, most of your life?
Yes, sir.
Okay. If you had to think about it, have you spent more time in prison or out of prison since 18?
In prison.
In prison?
Yes.
How much time total?
I'm going to be honest with you. About 46 years.
46 years?
Yes, sir. Total.
What was the longest stint that you did?
7 years.
And what was
91.
that
for? I had a charge.
Ooh. What happened with that?
Well, I gave this girl some money to have sex with her. So once we started having sex, within 3 minutes, she pushed me off her and said my time was up. So I took my money back from her. And
right.
She had me arrested for. So I had a jury trial. But the judge that sentenced me told me I should have took a bench trial because he would have found me not guilty. I didn't know that about the bench trial. But he sentenced me because the jury found me guilty.
Well, right, but then he controls the sentencing. So why did he sentence you to 7 years? Was that the minimum?
No, he sentenced me to 14 years. I did 7.
Why did he sentence you to 14 years if he said that he actually thinks that you should have not been convicted?
He said I should have took a bench trial. A bench trial is when me and the judge.
Right, figure out and the judge listens and makes a decision.
He told me I should have took a bench trial.
Okay, I get.
Took a jury.
But then why would that same judge then give you such a harsh sentence?
Because he was the judge in that courtroom. 14 years wasn't no hard sentence. I could have got 20.
That sounds rough. So was this young lady, was she already a sex worker?
Yeah, she was selling.
She was basically selling cash?
Yeah.
How much did you give her for it?
I gave her $20.
20, okay.
$20.
So she was like, all right.
She pushed me off and
Your
said
3
my
minutes.
time was up. Yeah.
And so did y'all get the tussling, fighting? or anything?
No. She didn't know where I stayed at, called the police. They came to my house and arrested me for.
Why didn't you just deny it?
I did deny it, but back then, they didn't take no.
No kit or nothing,
No,
right?
None of that.
So, right. So if you denied it and it's your word against hers.
Get my word against her. They found me guilty to the jury.
Jesus. And what age were you when that happened?
I was 28. She was 28. That was back in. Man,
You did 7 years for that?
91 months, 7.5. Yeah.
Ooh-wee.
We could look up on file. I prove it to you.
No, I mean, I believe it, man. Was that the only time you was convicted of the R word?
Yeah, that was a long time ago.
Okay. If and we're not gonna say the word no more because I'm gonna have to edit those out. It's gonna take me forever. All right, so okay. If I asked her about that, would she say that you actually did R word her?
I think she'll deny that, but she don't live in Atlanta. She from Quitman, Georgia. And I don't know if
From where?
Quitman, Georgia.
Quitman?
Quitman. Yeah, I don't even know if she's still living or not.
Right. I'm just saying if she was still living and I asked her about that, would she say, oh no, he's lying, he actually R-worded me?
She probably say that. She probably will say that.
What, did you?
I didn't.
Okay.
I gave her money to have sex. I just took my money back. What
Did
they probably
you try to continue after she said no or whatever?
No.
Okay.
Nope.
Wow. Tell you what, man.
Yes, sir.
A lot of unfair shakes.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Sometimes in life. So,
Yep.
you know, you're just trying to get your rocks off.
Yeah,
You paid for it. You didn't quite get the time
What
you thought.
made me angry if she pushed me off and said my time was up. We didn't
agree on the time or
agree
anything
on
like
no
that.
time thing.
So do you regret taking those $20 back?
Yes, I did.
I mean, because $20 cost you 7.5 years.
Yeah, I do regret that.
Right?
I just should have.
I was about to say, if you was advising your younger self in that moment, what would you tell yourself to do?
What would I told myself to do?
Mm-hmm.
Just go on about your business. Let it go. Just charge to the game.
That's it.
Yeah.
That's it, man.
Yeah.
That's it. That is so
I
wild.
didn't look at it like that back then.
Yeah, I get it. So, okay. So, why would you say that you spent so much time in prison?
It was my stupidity on my behavior. In and out these streets.
So let's talk about that real quick. So let's just go back to the beginning. So where you from?
I'm from here, Atlanta, Georgia.
You from here?
Yeah.
Hey, man. Back then, what was the hospital like? Because I don't think Grady didn't exist 70 years ago.
Grady, I was
It
born
did?
in Grady.
You were born in Grady?
Yeah.
Okay. So
we had Hugh Spalding before Grady.
Hugh Spalding.
That was my mama was born.
Okay.
Spalding.
Yeah, I know about Hugh Spalding.
Yeah.
All right, so you were Grady, baby. Okay, so growing up here in Atlanta, did you have both mom and dad in the household?
Yes.
Okay, were they married?
They were married. They deceased now, though.
Yeah, of course. But okay, sorry to hear about that, by the way.
That's okay.
But okay, so they were married. Do you have brothers and sisters?
Yes.
Okay, how many?
I got 2 brothers and 3 sisters.
Okay, where are you in the birth order?
I'm the first child.
You the oldest?
I'm the junior.
Okay, so you the oldest. So you the first child.
Yeah.
And so growing up here in Atlanta, would you say you had like a fairly normal childhood?
No, because my daddy just used to beat me all the time.
You just get whoopings all the time? How old was your dad when he had you?
He was, he was 19.
Okay, so he was a late teenager.
Yeah.
Okay. How old was your mom?
My mom was about 16.
Okay, so they probably had one of those shotgun marriages where where your grandpa forced your dad to marry your mom type deal.
I guess it was. I ain't
Something like that?
Yeah.
Okay, 16, 19, I get it. So long and short of, you used to get a lot of whoopings. What effect do you think that had on you?
It didn't make me become a good person in life right now. I didn't learn never hand. I got angry at everybody.
So it just produced a lot of anger inside of you.
A lot of anger inside of me.
So instead of disciplining you and kind of giving you structure, it just upset you and made you angry and
made me angry.
made you kind of project that, lash that out onto the world type deal?
Yeah.
Okay. When you were younger, and you know, I don't normally ask guys this, but I'm gonna start asking more.
Okay.
Did anything like ever happen to you, like any type of sexual assault, anything like that?
I've never been assaulted or nothing like that.
Okay.
Sexual.
So, did you like end up going to high school?
Yeah, I graduated high school.
Okay, graduated high school. Did you do any college after that?
No, sir.
Yeah, because I guess you say at 18 you went to prison.
I went to job corps after I left high school. I went to job corps.
Okay, so did you graduate high school or did you? You left high school, ended up going to job corps.
I went to job corps, got a GED.
I got you. Which is different from graduating high school.
Yeah.
Okay, I got you. Okay, so long and short of it, you got through school, and then kind of just started getting into stuff. It sounds like.
I hung with the wrong people. The crew I grew up, all of them dead now. I ran with the worst people in the neighborhood.
Why?
Did a lot of, I don't know. I guess I wanted to be like them.
Why do you think a lot of young people fall into that same lane, fall into that same trap?
That's how young people look at it when they're young. They want to be a gangster. They want to be bad.
Why do you think that is?
You know what? I ain't never noticed that. But that's a question that I really can't answer. So
I have my own theories about it.
See, we growed up different.
I have my own theories. I think that especially in our community, because it's more so glorified in our community, more so than other communities, okay? And I think that because of what happened to us as foundational Black Americans, right? I think that we're kind of pissed.
Yeah.
And I think that we want to have some sort of power.
Yeah.
That we don't have.
That we don't have.
And so if we can't have it on a major level in society, we choose to have it at least in our own neighborhoods.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And we choose to project that power
sir.
in the form of hood, gangster stuff, all that type of stuff. You know what I'm saying? So I honestly do wish that was different.
Yeah.
But it's gonna start with us actually gaining power in society in order to not have to glorify the little BS, little kind of neighborhood thug, that type of stuff, you know? That's what I think it is. So
let me ask you a question.
Sure.
You grew up in a good family.
I grew up in a good family in a bad neighborhood.
In a bad neighborhood, but you didn't grow up being bad though.
I grew up, when I look back at how I grew up, it's a mixed bag, right? I have all of the good stuff in me foundation.
Yeah.
And I did that stuff outwardly.
Yeah.
There's some bad stuff too.
Yeah.
So
I don't need to know that.
Right. But the bottom line is that I mean, I was in a bad neighborhood, but I wasn't necessarily. So there's parts of me that are a product of that, but I'm more so a product of who I was raised by in my house.
Yeah.
And so it was 2-parent household, and my parents was, they were.
See, my situation different. I was proud of the way my mama raised me. But I would disapprove the way my father raised me.
Right. I get it. So, all right. Well, listen, man. I mean, I'm happy to have this discussion with you because a lot of people fall into this category.
Yeah.
And it's, hey, how you doing? All right. And it's important for them to see like kind of how this thing plays out.
Yeah.
Right. Essentially, the majority of your life has been spent in prison.
Yep.
Because of decisions that you made when you were young, and they just kept on going.
Yep.
So, hopefully this will be maybe a cautionary tale to some younger guys out there that, hey guys, this is pretty much where, this is where it ends up, right? So, all right, so what are we doing at this point to try to get ourselves out of our position of homelessness?
Well, right now I'm trying to change a little bit. I got my ID, got all my birth certificate, got all the information I need. Now I need to find me some work.
Okay, so you got everything you need. So
now I got to find me some.
Man, I tell you what, you're retirement age, man. That's I know that's the thing about it. I ain't never been down
there trying to get my check yet. Cause the last time I went, they told me I need 3 more quarters.
Yeah, so you got to work so that you can earn your Social Security check.
I need 3 more years of working.
Well, 3 more quarters is different than 3 more years.
Yeah.
3 more quarters isn't even a whole year.
Okay, it ain't a whole year.
Yeah. So if it's just 3 more quarters, hopefully by the time you're
maybe if
70.
I can work for you.
So I'm asking a couple of tough questions real quick, okay? Spending so much time in prison, did you ever take it in the back door or do anything like that where you ever kind of, forced in that way?
No, sir.
Okay, so never had to go through anything like that?
No, but they tried me one time, I had to fight.
Okay.
But I got my butt whooped, but I still had my manhood.
Okay, so they knew that, you know.
I had to fight.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
knew
yeah.
I was gonna lose.
Right.
But I wasn't finna
let them just do
take
that. So you never had that situation happen?
No.
Okay. Do a lot of guys that have that situation happen, when they get out, do they lie about it and kind of deny that it happened?
Yeah, they lie about it.
How do you tell the difference between someone that's lying about it and someone that it actually didn't happen?
You got to ask them questions, then you'll catch them at lies.
What type of questions?
Like, what dormitory was you in? How many people was older than you in the dormitory? If this person said most of the guys were older than me, he said, then you ask, did you have a habit? Yeah, I was drinking a coffee a lot. Well, how do you support your habit? You say you want to get money from home. People were giving me coffee and stuff free every day. That's a lie. They gonna want something for it.
Okay. So when people are giving them stuff, they're normally giving up something for it.
Yeah, they want something for it.
Okay. What about the guys that are the aggressors or the ones that actually, you know,
the ones that are aggressive, a lot of them,
like the ones that
they
are giving it to
undercover too
them.
now.
Right, that's what I'm saying. How do you determine those guys? Like, how do I tell a guy that got out of prison, he's out here, he's just being whatever he is, right? How do I tell that he was actually smashing guys back in prison?
Well, you really can't just look at him and tell.
Right, that's what I'm asking you. Like,
you have to go to him and ask him questions. Hey, man, I heard you just got out. Then go to ask him questions. What you were doing in prison? How you survived? That's how you learn people like that.
Everybody kind of always say the same thing. I just kept my head down and blah, blah, blah. So, but somebody's got to be lying.
Somebody got to be lying.
Okay.
Somebody,
okay.
Like I just told when you asked me, I had to fight.
Right.
I knew I was going to lose.
Right.
But I wasn't finna let no man go up in me.
Right. That's the game changer.
No, come on, man.
I love it. All right, man. Well, listen, we really appreciate you, man, taking the time answering all of our questions.
Thank you, sir.
If anybody out there did want to reach out, help, or donate, do you have a way they could do that? Do you have social media, Cash App, anything like that?
Yeah, I got a way. I got a phone. I got my own phone.
Okay, well, hold on. So, do you have Facebook or Instagram?
No, I ain't got no.
Okay, do you have Cash App?
No, I don't have it.
All right.
I can get all that.
You can get a Cash App?
Not today, but I can get it.
Well, it don't take you nothing but 20 minutes, you know what I'm saying, to set one up.
I'm going to get my sister to do it.
When
I go over there Friday.
All right, I'm going to try to wait to post this then, okay?
Okay.
I'm going to give you my phone number. I'm going to try to wait to post it, and I'll do it once we get your Cash App.
Okay.
But if I don't ever hear from you, it's going to get posted, okay? All right.
Can you program your number?
Yeah, of course. I'm about to give you my number.
To give you my number.
No. I'm going to put my number in, and I'm going to have you call me. We're going to have both each other's number, okay?
If it ain't went.
Well, hold on. Let me. All right, so look, we really appreciate you, brother, and definitely wish you nothing but the best out here, all right?
Thank you, sir.
Make sure you have a good one now.
Thank you, Wesley Snipes Jr.